Hey guys, I'll be showing you how to get the Unyielding 3 achievement for Trials Fusion. One quick tip before we get started is I kind of call it the double tap, but when you're in mid-air, you can tap both your gas and the brake at the same time to kind of get this false leaning forward effect. So if you see your biker leaning too far back, you can double tap both at the same time and it'll kind of lean forward, and you'll see this go on a little bit in the maps I'm showing. The first Unyielding challenge is on Turbine Terror. Just to let you guys know, or you probably already know this, but you cannot lean at all when you're doing these challenges. And we go with the first map. For the most part, a lot of these you can just full throttle through. You can see in a couple portions, especially this first ramp coming up here, how I'm leaning backward, but then I'm double tapping both my gas and brake at the same time, then suddenly I'm leaning forward. Because I do that in mid-air, it kind of gives this, like I said, a fake lean forward effect. And a lot of these ramps try to push you back a lot, so it's really nice to double tap in mid-air, especially this one here. I double tap repeatedly. I just constantly smash the both the triggers for me to lean forward. This first map isn't the hardest out of the three. Definitely the last one is definitely probably the hardest one. Here, once you make this gap, you're pretty much home free for this first map if you make that jump. And I did not press gas at all down these steps, otherwise you'll probably flip forward. Another thing you would like to know is that you want to use the baggy bike. It's the very first bike. It offers the most stabilization as far as the bikes go, so you definitely want to use it. The second Unyielding challenge is on Cliffhanger. In this first part here, you don't want to press anything. Just let the gravity do its thing until you hit the rocks here. Here, you want to just go full throttle. You'll go full throttle a little bit. Once you make this jump here, I kind of slow down just to readjust because you want full speed going up this ramp here to make this jump. If you're not going full speed, you most likely will not make it with the baggy. Kind of readjust here, nothing too hard. Going full speed again. I think I double tap here a little bit, and I definitely double tap over this because you can see I'm leaning back, then now I'm leaning forward. That's because I'm double tapping. Going full speed all the way up until you make this jump. This jump I rolled back just so I could readjust. And when you're going up this jump, you want to let go of the trigger right before you leave because you want to have time to double tap and readjust. Otherwise, you'll just flip backwards. This one, not too hard. This is probably the hardest jump to make, or the hardest ramp. But if you hit this checkpoint and just go full speed, the game will just give you that backflip. Your rider will just automatically do that backflip, and you should be able to make that jump. It was a tough one for me to figure out, but I finally did. This last one here, all you want to do is readjust so you could get a full throttle all the way up. Right at the top, I hit brake just so my rider would do a lean forward, and you should be able to get through Unyielding 2 here. The last Unyielding to complete the achievement is on Bungalow Beach. This one's probably the hardest one, but right at the start you want to do full throttle. Right when you hit here, you want to kind of tap the gas a little bit, and then go full speed over. You can make that jump, which I did there. You can also do a wheelie, a back wheel wheelie on that backside, but they're both pretty tough, but you can make that jump over as you saw. Right here, I back up all the way so you can make that full jump. I think you can land in the water, but it's just easier if you just back up all the way and then just go full throttle. Here, again, right before the top, you want to let go of the brake gas, so you kind of lean forward there. Go full throttle, and you should be able to clear that jump into the pool. Right here, getting up to the diving board isn't too tough, but this is probably the toughest jump in this level. Right here, you kind of want to do a lean or a reverse back and then full throttle, so you get kind of a popped wheelie effect, so you can make that jump without leaning too far forward. Otherwise, you'll just smash your face into that jump. This is another kind of tough one. It's kind of the same with that diving board, where you kind of want to do a slight roll back and then forward for a pop wheelie effect. Just again, so you won't just completely land on your face. Once you land that, just do full throttle, readjust here. This jump right here is the last one. Not too hard. It's just a full throttle all the way up to the top, and then boom, got the achievement there. There's only 3 challenges on the 3 levels I showed you. If you complete all 3 of those Unyieldings, you will unlock this achievement. I only showed my clean runs, but trust me, I've done hundreds of failures, so you're going to be doing these levels a lot, and you can only use gas and brake. Like I said, no leaning, just like the achievement says. And like I said, double tap on when you're in mid-air if it looks like you're leaning too far back to kind of get that false lean forward effect. You can lean too far forward, so I mean you have to mash them, but just kind of time it out. and use the baggy bike. Besides that, I can't really help too much there. This is a frustrating achievement, but just keep at it and you should be able to get it. I hope this helped you guys, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy these videos.